He was 12 years old when he learned that crying was something to be ashamed of, not from a stranger, from someone who loved him, and he never forgot it. The thing is, he turned out fine. By most measures, he has a job, maybe a family, people who depend on him. He shows up, he is responsible, he does not fall apart. But there is a version of him that never learned how to fall apart safely, and that version has been carrying things in silence for a very long time. If you grew up watching the men around you go quiet instead of going honest, this one is for you. Stay with me. Welcome back to Ife Random Reflections. I am Ifeoluwani, and this is where we do the real work: healing, honesty, and becoming. This June, we are dedicating the whole month to men's emotional health. And I know what some of you might be thinking right now. Why is she talking about this? What does a woman know about what men carry? Fair question. Here is my answer. I have 3 brothers. 3. I grew up in the same house with them, watched the same things shape them, and loved them through the parts they never said out loud. This series is not coming from theory, it is coming from love. The kind that sits across the table from someone and notices what they are not saying. And today we are starting with the most foundational truth of all: men are allowed to feel too. If you are new here, hit subscribe and turn on the bell right now, because this month is a full series and you will not want to miss a single episode. And if you have been watching for a while, you already know what this space is. Let us go. Let me ask you something honest. How many men in your life have ever let you see them fall apart? Not just tired, not just stressed, actually broken open, scared, grieving, lost, sitting with something they could not fix. Most of us can count those moments on one hand, maybe 0. And yet we know those men have felt every single one of those things. They have had their hearts broken. They have buried people they loved. They have lain awake in the dark, terrified that they were failing everyone who was counting on them. The feelings were real, they just never had language for them, or permission. There is a specific kind of damage that happens when a boy learns early that his emotional life is a problem to be managed. He does not stop feeling, he starts hiding, and hiding is exhausting. It hollows a person out slowly over years until they cannot quite remember who they are underneath all of that performance. Emotional suppression in men is not a personality trait. It is not just how men are, it is a trained response. Boys are corrected for crying and praised for toughness. They learn quickly what earns approval and what earns shame. And by the time a man is grown, that story does not even feel like a story anymore. It just feels like who he is. But here is the thing: that story is costing us too much. We are losing men to isolation, to silence, to pain that never got to speak, and the people around them are losing them too, not always to death but to distance. To a wall that went up so long ago nobody even remembers building it. I want to be clear about something. I am not saying men need to become different people. There is nothing wrong with being steady or composed or private, but there is a difference between someone who is at peace and someone who has just gotten very good at performing peace. One of those people is free, the other one is tired. Allowing yourself to feel is not fragility. It is actually one of the most courageous things a human being can do. Because it means staying present to your own life, refusing to numb out, being honest about what is actually happening inside you, even when everything around you said you were not supposed to. And for anyone watching this who is a man and who is sitting with something right now, I want to say this directly: you are not too much, you are not weak. The things you have been carrying quietly deserve somewhere to go, not because falling apart is the goal, but because you deserve to be known, actually known. Not just the version of you that holds everything together. That is not a weakness, that is extraordinary. Tell me in the comments. Who is a man in your life who showed you what emotional honesty looks like? A father, a brother, a friend, someone who did things differently? Tell me about him. Or if you are still waiting to meet that person, say that too. I genuinely want to hear from you, and while you are down there, like this video and share it with someone who needs to hear this today. Share it with your brother, your father, your friend, the man in your life who would never search for this on his own but needs it anyway. Every share puts this in front of someone who might really need it right now. In next week, we are going somewhere tender, the weight fathers carry. I will see you then. I am Ifeoluwani. You are allowed to feel, always.